The story of a change that began with a small step. No one expected anything to change in Yasin's life. He was a simple young man who grew up in a working-class neighborhood, in a small house that barely contained his dreams. His father was ill and unable to work, and his mother struggled to provide the bare necessities. Money was always scarce, support was almost non-existent, and even words of encouragement were rare. Yasin woke up every morning feeling the weight of life on his chest. He saw his friends progressing, studying, working, while he was trapped in a cycle of worry and overthinking. He tried many times to find an opportunity to change his reality, but he always ran into the wall of circumstances. One night, he sat alone in his dark room and said to himself in a low voice, "If I can't change my life all at once, why not change it step by step?" He didn't have a grand plan, nor a clear dream, just a small decision. To do something better each day than the day before. On the first day, he woke up half an hour earlier than usual. He didn't do anything extraordinary. He simply made his bed, washed his face, and wrote a single sentence on a piece of paper. "Today I will try." The next day, he added another small habit. He began reading a few pages from an old book he found at home. He didn't understand everything, but he persevered. After a few days, he began to look forward to those moments with quiet anticipation. Weeks passed, and those few pages became a daily habit. Then he decided to learn a simple skill using his old phone. The internet was weak, and the phone was slow, but his willpower was stronger. He learned for a few minutes each day, without pressure or rush. At first, no one noticed the change in him. Yasin remained the same to others, but inside, he was changing. He became calmer, more confident, and more self-belief oriented. As time went on, what he had learned began to bear fruit. He landed a small job. It wasn't ideal, but it was a start. He continued to develop himself and never abandoned the small habits that had become part of his daily life. Years later, Yasin had not only become wealthy, but he had also become a different person. His mindset changed before his circumstances changed. He realized that success wasn't a sudden leap, but rather the result of patiently repeating small steps. One day, he returned to the same room where his journey began, and remembered the night he decided to start. He smiled and said to himself, "I didn't change my life in a single day, but I changed it day by day." The story's message: true change doesn't require a miracle, but rather a small, consistent decision. Simple habits, when practiced consistently, can build a success that no circumstance can prevent.